Welcome. It's always so hard to get back into 3D stuff or any art stuff. It's always so hard to get back into art stuff when you've been away for a while, and I've been away for quite a while. 3 days maybe. Maybe more than that, I think. Did I work yesterday? I worked yesterday. So I think like 4 days. It's just like going to the gym. It's terrible. I hate being away. I have to like get back into my groove, and it's not easy. But I've been editing. So I went away this weekend to go check out wedding venues. So I've been away and not really doing any work, or not really even doing anything on social media. I posted some videos on TikTok. Nothing related to art or creating art. Or at least this way. I took a lot of video, and I create. I like to do that kind of stuff too, but that doesn't really count because it's not really like this stuff. And I remember looking at this Friday, and I was like, there's something wrong with his. I gotta get rid of his teeth for now. I have to figure out his mouth, because his mouth is just like bugging me. Oh. Mask. I think I just need to actually not. I think there's just too much like of a break in between the nose and the lips, which I don't think I actually like. So I'm gonna just figure out a way to create something I like versus, of course, something I don't like. But it's so hard to get back into stuff. It really, really is hard for me. I just have to, like, even like last night, like I was kind of tired, and I was just like, normally I would just come in and like get straight to work, but I was like, I just want to relax. I really just want to relax and watch TV. And also, I think another thing that affected me is I did so much driving. I did a lot of driving. I think like 600 something miles over the last 2 days, which for me is a lot. I don't like driving long distances. It's just something that I don't like to do. I've never liked to do it. Oh, that's much better. Maybe I'll pinch. Give this a little more definition here, underneath here. Give all this a little more definition. Let's get rid of this mask. I think that looks good. Crease. I probably don't even want symmetry. to try inflate a little bit. I do like the separation between the Alright, I like that. Maybe just smooth out the back of the mouth in there a little bit. I really like to get in there. Can probably clay some of this away, Dante. Hope the animations are going well. Putting in that hard work. Really want to get in there and just give the inside of this mouth a little definition. Okay, I think this is good. I like this better. So let's bring back the teeth and just make sure that they work. Good place for them. I think that's good. I need to bring them back a little bit more. What is that now? Oh, I think this is the top of the beard type thing. Let's see. It is, it is. Let me flatten it. That'll make it go away. Let me clay it away. It's probably the most efficient. Oh, symmetry was not on. I guess it doesn't matter. You can clay it away. And his tongue is a little fat. Is that more of the beard? It is. Get rid of that. And why does his tongue look... Let me bring this tongue out and see what's going on. Oh, I think it's because I had symmetry on, I guess. Got it looking so weird. Okay, let's put a nice crease here too. I'll take symmetry off. Okay. Okay, so this is a little bit too small. Oh, let's try Dino Topo. Okay, so let's turn it off. Can't even like smooth it out or anything. Okay, let's move it back in. Flatten it a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Mystic, what's going on? Han, how's it going? It's been a while. It feels weird to be gone to not work for so long. It feels very, very strange. But you know, that's what happens sometimes. But I will have a very interesting video that not a lot of people will probably watch on my channel because no one really cares about that kind of stuff. But we went to look at a bunch of wedding venues, and of course I took a lot of video, and I'm just waiting because I think it'll be a lot better to have our commentary. Oh, that looks a lot better. All right, this is looking good. It's looking good. But I've been so behind on like social media and posting like stories and stuff like that. I've just been so behind on everything. But you know, it is what it is. It happens. I think I want to do a lighting class. So I think I really want to get this finished so I can start working on that. I think that'll be fun. Maybe I'll try flatten fill. I kind of just want to... No. Pretty happy with this so far, to be honest. Happy with the details. I think they look pretty good. I would like to put some hairs on the top of his head, as usual. Let me save, and I'll just add some assets. I love using my assets. That sounds really weird. Faris Olia Rahman. How'd I do? What's going on? Fari? It's probably Fari. I don't know. I like it. Yeah, it's been a while, Han. It's been a long time for me. It's so weird. It's very weird to think about that, because like it's like when I go a couple days, I'm just like, oh, like I haven't done any live streams, and it makes it that much harder to just like get back into it. I know that once I do, I'll be fine, but I don't know. It's weird. Strange. What am I looking for? Grass plump single. You know, I usually do them that way. What if I do it upside down? I don't think I ever really do them upside down. I wonder how that would work. Clone. All right, let me simple merge these. I think I want to make them bigger. And I think I want to, oh, do I have to do that together? I might have to do it together. I wish I could move them. Oh, I can. Good. I'm just kind of playing around to imagine if I wanted to try a little bit of a different shape. I kind of like this. I do want to take symmetry off. Just wanted to add some more details up here. Smooth, flatten it out a little bit. Okay. Maybe I'll make it thinner. I don't know, maybe it's too fat. Okay. All right, I think I'm happy with that. That's the hardest part, is just getting the, well, I finished sculpting one of your drawings. It took me a long time. I noticed that 2D to 3D is not always easy. It is not at all. You have to make so much stuff up. Like, I think that's what's most difficult. And I'm for a while I was a bit hesitant to do like the forward and then the side, you know, like the forward and then the profile. But, and a lot of times I don't do that. For some reason I just find it really annoying. But I see the value in it. Like, for example, that's what I did with this. I knew I was going to be drawing it, so I did it to give me a guide, so I'd have to think about how I was going to do it. But there's just still so much that you have to make up. And it's very difficult. It really is. I'm not crazy about the horns. I feel like I can do the horns better. I don't really know. I'm not sure how though. Like there's got to be a way. Like I wish I could do it. I wish I could use a box and then twist it in the way, because I feel like that's more accurate. Just 4 sides. I think I want 4 sides. I think that would probably work better, but I don't think I'm going to spend too much more time on it. Trying to twist up a box. But just for fun, let's. This is more how I used to think, how I used to try and model. I used to try to sculpt everything, and it's not the most efficient way a lot of the times. You know, like if I could twist this somehow, then that would be baller. But I can't even make one side smaller, I don't think, with this. No. It would have to be the tube. Oh, that's right. When you're in tube, it doesn't. Although even this, I remember when I was trying to do a turtle shell. I was trying to do a snail shell, and I was having a lot of issues trying to figure out how to do it. So I have come a long way with the tube tool. I'm not great at it, clearly, as you see here, but I'm a lot better at it than I was. Spline. Spline has become one of my favorite things because it just makes it nice and the way it's supposed to be. But it's these divisions that get me. Tube topology, flat subdivision, so nothing yet, but I think once I do this, a division, max faces. I don't think there's a way to go back to 500. Oh, post subdivision, what is that? Yeah, actually something like that might be better. Oh, I think I have this whole thing like backwards. Okay, if it's gonna go this way, then I think this needs to go like that. Over one. Can't believe I'm working on this again. This freaking thing. See, this needs to... I feel like that looks nicer. I feel like it looks nicer. So let's just play around with it. So let's hide these. The Last Viking. The proportions are very different. And sometimes things don't work, but then it also gets tricky too, because you have like, once you start thinking about like, what is it called? Perspective, and yeah, it's tough. It's definitely been a learning curve. I'm more of an eyeballer, whereas I'll just like do something, I'll adjust something until it just looks right. And also sometimes you just can't match what is from a drawing. You just can't match it. Last Viking, I agree. Antlers definitely need to be at least a little larger. They look a little disproportionate to the rest of the head. He has a big head. Yeah, they're a lot bigger here. So, oh, let's see. Let's hide these. And the only thing is, the only thing that I don't like, I like these very. There's like 3 or 4 very prominent planes, which I'll probably have to forego for the shape. That's why I was using this one, because I like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 planes, but I don't know. It makes it look a little weird up here. unfortunately. Like, it'd be nice if I could, like, pull and, like, flatten this out or something. I don't know, we'll see. Let me figure out what I'm doing. So let me hide those. I probably can't even bake it. I don't really want to validate it yet. Because there's still a lot of work to be done. Much more work to be done. Okay, so if it's like this, it looks like it needs to be a little bit like this, a little bit like this. This is the, whoops. Sometimes it's hard to just get the movements, I've noticed. I mean, it looks better. I'm not really that crazy about, like, I don't really have to follow the drawing at this point in time, but I think it looks better. So I probably just, maybe I just want to make it a little smaller so I don't have to redo these whole things. I don't know, but maybe I'll redo them. See what it looks like if I curl it back. Okay, let's bring it back a little bit. That actually looks pretty good. I think that looks better. I just have to redo this whole mess. Okay, so let me solo this. And what's the easiest way to do that? I can do it like the ugly way. That might be the best way. If I just like... So let me lock this. I don't like how it's getting into the ears, so maybe I will move it up. Okay, how does that look though? That looks okay. I actually feel like I can see if I can use the middle thing. I just want to drag it like in further. Nope. feel like that's a good. I feel like that's a good. Yeah, the mask turn. I tried that with what did I try that with? Oh, I had that when I was doing the little gecko. I was doing that little orange gecko. Let me save. And sometimes, and this happens if I don't plan the right way. I made his position, but I forgot. So I made his position like this, but I forgot that I wanted his head to be like this. Like I wanted his position to be so his head was, so he wasn't looking straight, because I don't really like when they look straight. Like I wanted him to look like this and then his head like this. So I had to cut his head off, and then I had to, did I cut it off? No, I think I masked it, and then I took his head and I turned it, and then I moved the mask up, and then I turned it. It worked out pretty well. I think it would be very difficult for this horn, but it is a good, it is like a, it has got me out of a pinch a couple of times. That's for sure. How can I make this thicker here? I don't really know how to. Oh, spline. Well, that. If I do edit again, no. If I do radius again, oh, I guess I can do that. Let's see if this will allow me to make this a little fatter. I just want to make this thicker for some reason. I feel like it's not. What do we think? I feel like I want to make this a little bit. Did I mess it up? I feel like that looks the best. They're a little bit bigger, right? Yeah, I think this is better. So hopefully, okay, so basically I just need to work on this, making this not look so ugly here. What's the best way to do that? Why don't I just smooth this as much as I can? I wonder if I can inflate around it. Oh God, that looks horrendous. Okay, first of all, let's see if the mirror, oh good. I was hoping the mirror would just put it where I need it to be. It's actually not too bad. It's just this part that doesn't look right. I might as well just validate and not be a scaredy cat. Oops. Bring this out, bring this in a little bit. Just try to make it a little bit even. I think that looks good. Maybe we'll just, let's see what flatten does. Let's just smooth this as much as we can. Hope for the best. Okay. So for these, I don't know what the fastest way to smooth the whole thing. I guess I could use like symmetry maybe, and just like turn all the symmetries on and just smooth away, I guess. I don't know, let's see what it looks like. No, the symmetry is way off. But I think that's just because, let me save. I turned off autosave, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I hated autosave, and it never helped me out of a pinch. I worked on something for like 2 hours once at work. Autosave every 5 minutes. Interrupting what I'm doing every 5 minutes. It would be like the stutter, saving. And then like, I think I ran out of battery. It was like my old iPad. I ran out of battery, opened it back up, and it was right. It was like right at the beginning, as though the autosaves didn't even make a difference. So after that, I was like, autosave is a joke. I'm out of here. What was I gonna do? Oh, I think that might be just because I didn't have it on local. So let's see. Smooth should work now. Oh, part of me wants to go like this. Part of me really wants to like, I mean, I wish I didn't have to do it on, oh no. Okay, that didn't work. So, since that actually looked okay, let's get rid of this one and this one and just do regular. I'm gonna turn that up on flatten, because remember, I really would prefer this to be flat. So yeah, I didn't do anything last night. I was watching Alone on Netflix, the reality show where people go out in the wilderness to survive. I love shows like that. I watch all those shows. Naked and Afraid. All of those. It's quality TV. Quality reality TV. My fiance and I like reality TV too, but we watch like Love is Blind, Love Island. We watch all those reality shows. Yep. So I don't even know if this is going to work, but I feel like it is giving me those divisions. I didn't even try like subdividing or something, or like remeshing. I didn't even try that. Let's see what it looks like. I actually don't. I'm starting to not mind the ribs a little bit. I just feel like this is too much work. It might not be worth it. I wish one time I could just take the easy way out and not create so much extra work for myself. I'm going to save these as OBJs in the hopes that I don't have to do them again. If I want to do a similar thing, I can just use these. What is this even looking like? It looks okay. Now it's just this. I've also been going to sleep earlier. After those long drives, I definitely had to go to sleep earlier. Because sometimes when I do work, I don't go to sleep. It starts to catch up to me after a while. I don't remember what I was just working on. Hard to keep track of these horns. Oh. I probably should have remeshed it a little higher. Like I should have just remeshed it so the clay would be a little more sturdy. This end is being a butt monkey. I guess let's see what's happening if I smooth this. think it looks pretty good. Get rid of those ribbies in there. These ends are not good. Okay, what? Maybe trim. Really? You're gonna get all crazy? Alright, we're just gonna have to go microscopic, I guess. This is obsessive detail. This is also where you save once you have something decent, because you don't want to have to do this again. I feel like I want it more rounded. On this side. Smooth. Okay. Lazy. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thumbs up helps me tremendously, so I appreciate that. Lunch leftovers. The fiance. Should I eat the sushi? I don't like sushi, just so you guys know. I don't like sushi, but we do purple carrot, and we got sushi that's not like fish. It's like the rice and the made with yams. I cooked it yesterday. Actually, I have a photo, so if anyone wants to see, just let me know. I can flash the photo of my sushi bowl. My rice yam, baby spinach, sushi bowl. But if not, then I won't post it. I don't think anyone cares. But I do really enjoy cooking. And I'm a decent cook, if I don't say so myself. So I might be able to make some of these planes a little more if I do pinch, which is becoming one of my favorite tools because it gives a nice, like, it just makes it look a little bit more professional. Like, it's the kind of thing where I'm looking at it, where I'll look at other people's sculpts and I'll be like, how do they get that shape, and how do they get it to be that shape? How do they twist and turn? Like, if I saw this, I'd be like, how in the heck did that person get the horns to be flat but twisted like that? How do you do that with a tube? That's my line of thinking. And the pinch tool will help me with that illusion that I somehow did, even though I totally didn't. Even though I totally did it a butt monkey way, and I'm just using pinch to kind of bring out these creases, seams. But this is also one of the more fun things for me, is like problem solving and like figuring stuff out. I enjoy it. Sorry, I feel like sometimes I work really small. Okay, it's not perfect in all the twists and turns, but it's good enough. And I think it's better than what I had. So, that's a good. Okay. I think that's a good. In a perfect world, I would make these perfectly, like, I don't know, they look a little funny. But I think I'm going to smooth out the bottom of these to sort of make this a little bit more round. Because in some areas, it's a little bit... Sorry, my contacts are bugging me. Sushi. Alright, that's close enough. Where's my sushi? Where's my food? Wait, where's my food? I just made it. I made it last night. What's going on? I don't know where my food is. That's so weird. Oh, I know why it's not there. That's right. I don't think I took photos of it. I think I just put it in my... So this was the... So there's the rice... And then we had these little like cucumber things with like this like kind of like spicy sauce stuff and vinegar that you put together. And these, you just had to chop up some yams and roast those for a certain amount of time. And then on the skillet, do the baby spinach with sesame seeds and all that good stuff. But it was good. And I always make these because my fiance gets them, so I make them, and I'll eat my half, and then I put this, and then I portion out hers so she can eat that at some point in time. But that's how she gets me to cook her dinner. She's like, oh, well, you can, and plus she's always like, she's pretty busy, so she's like, oh, you can feel free to make these dinners. That way I get a dinner and she doesn't have to cook, because I do the cooking. Okay, what else? I think that's it. I think now we can, let me just save. I think I already saved, but that's okay. So I think now I can, first let's check out perspective. It's good. And I guess we can get rid of this. So I want to save a front view. So I can probably delete this one. And I want to save a... Should I do bottom teeth? What do you think? Should I do bottom teeth? Does he need bottom teeth? I'm not going to do fully sideways. I'm going to do like this, 3/4. I guess I'll do fully sideways too. I feel like that should be straight. It feels a bit better. 3Q prof straight okay. Sorry, I might want to know what these emails are. Shout out to Vladimir. He's been taking a bunch of my Skillshare classes. Nice. Okay, so let's take this out of... Does he need bottom teeth? Teeth are always good. Yeah. Yeah, I guess... let's just... Let's see. We'll duplicate these and bring these up. We'll just leave them. Okay, so local, let's find the right plane. This plane, flip object. I'm trying to get better at that. Okay, so I might add some more teeth, maybe some, I don't know, we'll see. But for now, let's do move symmetries on. It needs to be a little more, there's got to be a better way to do this. Like anytime I need it to curve more, I just use move and then I just do push. But I feel like that's a, that's probably not the most efficient way to do it. Maybe not that much bottom teeth, but maybe just a little to be present, but like maybe they're just there, like if you want to look in his mouth, but maybe not showing that much. Oh, why is it so off and weird? I thought symmetry was on. I thought that I could just, well, we'll adjust it manually. Oh well. I thought when symmetry was on, it would just... I thought it would move it equally, but clearly not. I mean, it's good enough, right? So I'll just simple merge these for now, so I don't have like a... eyes. Should have done this before. Delete the horns. This can be just teethies since they are simple merged. And this is the tongue, I believe. Oh, this is the beard. Tufts. And these are the new horns. Okay, save. So now, PBR. Looking crazy. So let's make his tongue white. Although I like the color for his tongue. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save as plus metcap. So this one can be the one metcap, so I'm going to change the color of the tongue on this one. Oh, I'm going to make the eyes glossy for the metcap. Make these rough too. Teeth. I guess teeth can be glossy. And let's change the color of this a little bit. And let's, do I want to add some, ooh, I didn't even do post-process. Pretzel, this is Nomad Sculpt. I'm on the iPad Pro 2021. This is Nomad Sculpt. So that's my #1 question on social media. What app is that? #1 question. And I think may always be. So, lights, let's add, let's turn this off. Always gotta have a nice silhouette. So let's add a light. Ooh. So we'll do one here. I noticed that the beard is not the right texture. And we'll do a little bit of environment, but not that much. Okay, so let's add a new light, and maybe we'll use a color that's close to the background color. Maybe something like that. It's kind of interesting. So that's kind of nice. I kind of like that. Let's make this completely white. And maybe we'll lower the intensity up. I think I like that. And I'm going to go back to the other one, but I just want to add another light. I might actually stick with this one, to be honest with you. I think it might be better to save this as, I don't know. I don't like doing lights, like, I don't like doing them more than once. So let's do a similar color. We'll brighten the intensity. Wait a minute, I think I moved the wrong light. I'm so confused now. So now I just want to add some sort of like rim light to the back. I would normally use a spotlight. That's kind of nice. Let me make this a little bit darker. I feel like it'll be easier for you to see. Looks a little light. Okay, so that's good. And also I think it'd be nice to have a pop of light to really kind of bring out this half of his face. Oh, I should honestly, this is what I'm going to make the class about. I'm going to do a class with lighting, and I think I'm going to use this model. Let me take a little bit of that, a little bit of depth of field off. So for the last light, I'm just going to make it a color so that I can clearly distinguish it and see it. So I'll do like a deep green. So that's this light. Because otherwise I'm always moving the wrong lights like a dum-dum. Yeah, so something like this, something that sort of outlines, let me make this bigger. Something that sort of outlines the features here. That's all I'm going for. So I'll bring the intensity up, and then sometimes you can angle it in a way that's just so it's like very slight on the edge. That's not really slight, but since I'm using a directional, it's not bad. I like it, but I don't like how orange it is. So maybe just a little bit orange. I'll turn down the intensity a little bit. Something like that, just to sort of bring it out. Oh, I gotta get rid of these dumb lights. Light icons. Alright, let's go back to 3/4. And another thing that's kind of annoying is, this will take a long time, but for all of these different like poses, I should redo the lights. Like I should change the lights to make them fit. Right now, it only pretty much works for like this. Because that's what I lit it for. The only other thing is I'm noticing I might make this a little more intense. I tend to go low with my lights. What are we doing? Let me save. Okay, so let me save this view because I like this view. So I'm just going to save this as a screen, I think. Okay, so I'm not gonna edit the other colors. I'm just gonna save this as this one, regular antelope. That way we can color it, but we already have some. Oh, why did it get so hot all of a sudden? I think he has a Skillshare page. Oh, Last Viking, I do. 100%. Was someone asking about that? Do you have a Nomad Sculpt course? Oh, it's Jason Stone. Let's see, what's the best way to... I do, and it'll look something like this. Not WeTransfer. Skillshare.com/drugfreedave, or you can just go to drugfreedave.com. But here I have a bunch. I have a lot of courses there, including like 5 or 6 3D courses now. Can't believe how many people like the Cactus Room class project. But yeah, you can just go to drugfreedave.com, and I have links to like everything there, and links to here, or you can go to skillshare.com/drugfreedave. But if you do go to drugfreedave.com and you use the link, also there's links in the description of this video, and those are my, like, that'll be my affiliate links, so I will get even more benefits. And I think it's free for a month, and you can, I think the best deal is if you sign up for a year, but you get a free month, so you can take my classes at least. See what you think, see if you like it. There's a lot of other great stuff on Skillshare as well. I love teaching there, and I think that's where this class will go. And it's great to, it's great to do like videos like this. Like you can see what I'm doing, but if I do a class, like it will be like step by step, like exactly what I'm doing, explaining exactly why I'm doing certain things. Everything is just a lot more laid out, a lot more structured, and a lot more for people that have no, like people that watch my videos, they kind of know like why I do certain things, but it's more for people to actually like learn. So everything is like step by step, what the certain lights do, what the different lights do. For like when I do videos like here, you kind of have to just you kind of have to know Nomad Sculpt a bit. That way you'll kind of like already know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's color. Let's go to this last pose, the one that I really like, and let's figure out some colors. So this thing is, should we look at the actual colors? So I'm going to take it off of post-process. I might bring that back. And let's bring the reference image back. And so it's like brown and tan. Now the nose is darker. And actually we'll do post-process for the coloring. So he's like brown and tan. He's like a nice tan color. Almost grayish. So maybe something like that. And what color are his hairsies? I can just turn off depth of field. That's the smart decision. So the hair is a little bit like lighter. And they're actually a similar color to the horns, I think. And we'll make this an even lighter color. But I think I also want to make them kind of see-through. So we'll use dither, I believe. Dithering. And change the opacity a bit so that they're kind of see-through. I do like me a good dither. Tongue, I think this is my tongue color. It's looking good. Should I change the background color? I do like that. What color do we like? Alaikum salam. I think I got that right. I'm great. Doing good. Making progress. Making progress. Just working hard. That's one thing I don't like about the flavored seltzer waters. I prefer, oh really? You're just not gonna... There we go. I like the flavored ones, but they don't taste as good once the fizz runs out. I just like I think I like the plain the best. Let's see, this should be, you know, I think he can be a little darker, actually. I think he needs to be a little bit darker. It's also contingent on the lights, too, which I also need to, like, figure that out. Turn the roughness up a little bit. And these are black. These can be a little lighter. Okay, I might need to change the lighting a little bit, I think. I just want to make him brighter. And something is a little bit off about his color. I need to change the background again because he matches it a little too much now. We'll go with a blue. And I might be able to make these lights a little more intense. Turn the bloom down a little bit. think I want his texture to be a little... why is it staying on the ears when I'm clearly tapping? Oh, maybe ear, maybe it is ears. But why is it not? There we go. Tiny bit of gloss, just a little bit. And it looks like this is a lot lighter of a color. So let's give him some eyes. Slice. I love how there's so many people from so many different parts of the earth. It's kind of amazing. So many different languages. Very, very cool. Let's check out some different looks for him. Alright, let's make some eyes. Okay, well, I can't remember how I was doing eyes. Oh. Paint circle. That's right. So I decided to make a paint circle. I guess I have to change the settings again. I do, that's annoying. Okay, so I don't think dynamic topology helps here, but let me check. Oh, I thought it did, but it doesn't. It makes it look like it's going to help, but it doesn't. So I don't think smoothing makes any difference. If I smooth the eyes, I don't think that helps at all. No. I think the only thing that helps let's see what happens if I remesh it at 200. What if I smooth? Same, okay. And how big is this now? Eyes is super huge now. is nice. So I think his eyes are a little bigger in the photo, but I think they actually look pretty good. I kind of like those, but I forgot to add a layer. P1 for pupil. Can't be too far out. That looks believable. They're still a little bit too big, though. Mark Matthews, did you use a UV sphere for the eyes? No. Should I? Do you know something I shouldn't? Is a UV sphere better? I know they're bigger, but I never use UV spheres. I just used a regular sphere. I feel like that's like more of a normal size. Now this smooth, I use the smooth with no intensity. Looks pretty good. And I also like to really flesh out the eye. So I'll add a shadow. And I'll use paint. And I'll put this on 50% or so. This doesn't look great. Something is too bright. This is definitely super bright, and I think this is too bright. Bring this down to a more regular level. I've just been trying to work lighter with lighter colors because I tend to work very dark. Okay, that's good. Just like a faux shadow from the eyelid. And then I also like to make a new layer on the bottom and just shade in the eye. Sort of like ambient occlusion, but not. So just like a darker color, like a darker beigeish color, beigeish. And then I just like to just kind of give it like a natural ambient inclusion type thing. I think I can use this to kind of smooth it out. And you can still see it, but that's okay. That's why I do it on a different layer, because then I can just take the layer and I can, that might be hard to see. So I can take the layer, then I can just add a little bit, just a little something there. I'm obsessed with those kind of details. This color, I feel like can be a little, why is it on the eyes? I tapped the horns. What are we doing? I don't know how to get this the right color that I want it to be. Maybe that's fine. Maybe this color is fine. I think I'm just tripping. Okay, so it looks like he has, let me find this photo. Might be easier to find it here. Oh, I don't know when I saved it. Okay, I give up. Oh, I see some animals. Undulate. Let's see if I do search for undulate. Oh, I don't know how to spell undulate. How do you spell undulate? Oh, it's a kudu, isn't it? It's a kudu. So they're a nice beige tan. Darker in the nose, white lips. Very cool, like white thing here. So they have let's do layers. So this can be darker. Paint. So it looked like his nose was darker here. Okay, darker nose. Kudu. Easier if I look at it on my phone. it looks like it goes all the way up here. And then it goes around like this. Something like that. I can color all of this, I think. Let's just pretty this up a little bit. Oh my god, I hate the stabilizer. It's so annoying. Like, I know that the stabilizer is probably very useful, but it feels like watching a movie using Bluetooth headphones, and they're speaking, and then there's a latency before the audio sounds. So they're speaking, but it's never synced up. That's what the lazy rope stabilizer feels like to me. And I hate it. Okay, so... okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. And he actually looks like... let me erase this. There's also some dark areas here too, I feel like. So let's save, because I think it's looking pretty good. So now there's a very, very white color. Let's see what this looks like. And I'm not sure if I want to put this over or under and just erase. For now, let's look it over. I think it's going to have to be under. Over looked better, actually. Nope, it looks like it just comes over and back this way. That looks cool. So let's just clean it up a little bit if we can. I wonder if I should have been using Dino Topo. I wonder. Let's see if this erases better. Ooh, it does. I guess I should have been, but I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want it clean or if I want to blur all of this. Because it might look better if it's blurred. I think it might look better blurred, I guess. I don't know. But this definitely looks bad. Let me turn this off. Because I might not need it. But why is it coloring so beautifully, even though that's off? Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna add a new layer. Mark, hey Dave, just trying to catch up. Been so busy recently, you and me both. This is my first time doing a live stream in like 4 days. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm from Algeria. That's awesome. Algeria, that's very cool. Mark Matthews, hey, did you use a UV sphere for the eyes? Nope. I just saw that somewhere. The grid lines are different and they meet at the poles of the sphere. Yeah, I noticed that because I know you can change the like the division. You can like break it down. I saw that. I also saw it in the tutorial that Procreate FX did in the Nomad group. I haven't done that yet, making stars and stuff like that, but it's probably very helpful. But I stopped using it because I thought the UV spheres, they were like larger, and at first I was using them because I felt like they were a little more clear, but I also felt like the size was a lot bigger. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just do the outline. I should probably color it and then just erase the outline. That's probably the smart thing to do. I think I can turn this off and just paint normally now with the nice clean outline. Okay. So I do notice that the lip should be a bit darker. Do you guys also use Nomad Sculpt? Is anyone making anything now? This little sculpt along with a random YouTuber in the background. Oops, wrong layer. Just trying to see what I like best for the coloration on the bottom. I should look up. Move my mic back a little bit. Okay, so it looks like it looks like well, another review. Hopefully it's not terrible. Nice. I love that. People like the voice. It's crazy. Samurai helmet. Oh, is it the samurai helmet that I saw in the group? I did see a samurai helmet recently. Okay, so in this picture, it doesn't look like you know what? I think I want to Let's see if we can get creative. Okay, so let's take a look at a few other photos. So there it's all dark. Ooh, such beautiful differences. I kind of like that. Maybe I want to smooth this. Really blend it. Oh, let's erase a little bit of it. That might help. Okay, let's just make this a little bit darker on this darker layer. We don't need Dino Topo. And it looks like his nostrils, the nostrils are, let's see if they're darker. Oh, yeah, they're darker actually. So we'll make them darker. Okay, nice, nice. Let's see if I want it smooth or crisp. Ooh, I do like smooth. Maybe we'll do both. Alright, and since we're here, let's just do a complete blackout of inside the nose. Whoop. Wrong tool. So we'll do that, and then we'll smooth that as well. So we can just fake that depth. And I feel like I might want to match. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so for this, for the whiter paint, so I think I'm going to make this defined with a crease. I think I need to erase this. Okay. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. All right, let me save. And also, I would like to let's make a new layer. I'll put it over the darker and dark shade, because in some of them I'm noticing that they have darker bridges completely. So I'm just going to take this color, take it off Dino Topo, Dynamic Topology, lower the intensity, and just maybe we can just use this and just kind of smooth it out. And maybe a little bit up here too. Okay, and now I'm just going to erase the color. Okay, looks good. And since I like that, I'm just going to merge them. I want to make a little bit darker. Actually, I don't know if I should do that. Let's go with the whiter. Let's make that mark across. So let's go with paint. Let's go with dynamic topology. So it's something like this, maybe a little higher. And let's erase now, clean it up. Looks nice. I do want to add those little bits, but I don't know if I want to make them white. Let me save, since I felt a stutter. Saved. I'm going to close, get rid of all those undos. So I'll just close it. I don't need this either. Free up some space. Every day a new sculpt. Baller. I'm doing a Fiat 500 because your money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I don't know if you'll get that. Yeah, I feel like that's your thing, like cars, like you like those very very technical, like with the camper van, and like I feel like that's your thing, because like you make them perfect, better than I could for sure. And I mean, it seems like you like that's what you like to do. I kind of want to make a little bit of a lighter shade for the let's see, what's going on with the ears. So darker on the outsides of the ears. So let's do that. Let's go with paint. We can do it on darker. Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Dumbest thing ever. front-facing vertex only. I knew it. Butt monkey. Oh man, this thing is just painting anywhere. Brush is way too big. Get these horns out of here. I remember the day I discovered solo. Because sometimes I'm just trying to paint around things and behind things. Okay, let's do some smooth. Okay. Now I feel like I should. There needs to be some pinkness, I think, in the ears. I didn't do my red that I usually do. I'm not sure where I should do it. Well, it needs to be pink, a little bit of pinkness in the ears. So let's make sure that this is rough. Let's lower the opacity. Let's lower the opacity of the whole layer. And this is where you wish you could do, what's it called? Subsurface scattering. All right, that looks good, actually. That looks good. So now I would like to do some redness to give him some life. But I don't know if I want to do it on, like on these layers or underneath. Oh, you know what? This is underneath. It is underneath. It's underneath already. So you're not going to see it. Let's leave that alone. Let's just save. Pink ears. Reddish. Let's drop this down too. And let's just see what works better. Oh, whoopsie daisies. actually be okay. Let's see what it looks like without it. A little tiny bit. And there's a little bit of lightness here too, I feel like. So I'm going to take this white. Should I do it on darker? Should I do it on pink ears? Do I have to make another layer? So many layers. Whiteness under. Okay, so let me go to paint. Why does that look so crazy right there? What is that? Ah. Why is this not? Let's see if I can flatten it. I don't think this will work because it never usually works. I'm trying to smooth stuff out, but okay. It just feels like it should be lighter under here. And should we make these darker? I'm thinking that they should be darker. What do we think? Or do we like them light? I guess they look better lighter, huh? Okay, so let's switch gears here. Sometimes I can't believe I say certain things. I can't believe that certain things make sense and that I have to say them like that. I guess I don't have to, but I kind of have to sometimes. Let's solo this and let's color in the back of this really black. I'm talking about black. Okay. Let's go ahead and give it a little smooth. Spam calls coming in. I don't pick up my phone anyway. Hello is not going to be enough for me to pick up. You got to tell me your business. Because if it's nonsense, I ain't picking up. Darker. Let's just paint this little bit up here. Okay, let's just do some smoothing in here. Okay, good. This looks very strange. All right, let's see if I can, I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off, but let's add a layer. See if I can make this completely matte. Wrong tool, okay. Ooh, okay, so the symmetry is messed up. Good to know. Actually, I think I did know that. And since I knew that, I probably shouldn't have done that, because then the other side is going to be messed up. Oops. Okay, very, very nice. So maybe a color like this, paint, wider. We'll do it on this layer. Even though they don't really have these, but I like them. So let's test it out. We'll go with the dino. And I could have used symmetry if I wasn't a dum-dum. look a little funny, so I'm just going to make them a little lighter than the outside color. That way they're there. I can have them because I like them, but they're not crazy jumping out at you. What did I do with this layer? Oh, that's the, okay. Okay, I get that. Beard, shade. So I would like to add, I have to do the crease. So I'm going to add a new layer and I'm going to name that crease. Creases. And the creases are, oh, thank you. Oh yeah, like smooth with no intensity. That's what I've been looking for all my life. Creases. Where does he need creases? He needs them for his mouth. So crease, probably use dynamic topology. Well, I'll try it without first. We want to match this color, would be nice. It's very blurry, which might not be too bad, but let's see what it looks like. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was actually making a crease, but it is. Let's go ahead and paint on the we'll paint on the creases. Alright, let's take it off Dino Topo and maybe just a little bit of, maybe make this lighter. Maybe just a little bit of this. Maybe I can just smooth it out so it's not so dramatic. Oh, actually I have a better idea. What if I continue to crease, but I use a darker color of this? I'll take it off Dino Topo. And this would have been good, but this needs to go all the way up. Maybe I'll erase some of the color. Seeing so much of those things. Too much. mesh is a little lumpy. I don't know why. Relax? What about, let's see, maybe relax. What does relax do? I never use it because it never seems to do much, but yeah, that's kind of annoying. I want that to be smooth. Man. Wow, it's really strange. It might also be because I'm not doing it on the right layer. Let's see what happens if I smooth it on the base layer, which is where I thought I was smoothing it to begin with. I would love if dynamic topology, if it actually smoothed. That would be a game changer. Oh, this actually might look better. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. So what did I just do? I think I want to paint a little bit more here. I wasn't talking to you, Google. Of course, I'm on the wrong tool. Erased. I think it'll look better sharp. Maybe I can erase. There's something that I don't like about how it's so dark to light. I think that's what my issue is. know if I like that a little better. Oh, I'm just gonna keep it. Fun to go like this. Why not? I'll leave it. It's too much. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we want to? Whatever, we'll keep it. Why not? Okay, so let's lighten this under. What is this? This we don't need anymore. So I'll delete that. I'm going to add a new layer. I'm going to bring it all the way down. I could do it on whiteness under. No, but I already have that. I already have the opacity low on that. So I just want to match the ends of this paint, because it looks like their hair. Well, this is probably like a female, I think. So I kind of want to go for this sort of effect. So it looks like the hair is lighter. Paint, erase. Like that. Let's go ahead and erase this. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's just light. I thought I had accidentally painted on that. Oh, let's do some smudging. That's what we need. What happened? Why did it stop smudging? There's something up with this smudge. I always have to press so hard to get it to work. There's got to be some sort of like intense pressure. I don't know how to use all this. Did I have symmetry on? I don't think I want symmetry on. is this not? Why is it not painting over that? I'm so confused. Erase? Why is the smudge not smudging? Smudge is so weird. I think it has something to do with the material. I think that's the issue. Okay, let's go ahead and smudge. No, this isn't smudge. Smooth. See if we can smooth this now. What's a good way to maybe smudge is the only way. Smudge won't even work now. Paint and erase. This is so weird. My iPad is hot. I really want to get some like depth. That's why I'm doing this. I really wanted to make it look like, you know, there's different parts of the hair. So it looks like the only way I can do that is a combination of erasing the paint and then using smooth with zero intensity. Maybe even in this I can just add like some creases, maybe. If I can smooth this to make this look better. Just to give some again, just some like depth. Looks pretty good. Looks like it matches. The only thing is up here, I'm gonna do some more little details. Okay. Now for the top. It kind of looks like the hair is darker and then gets lighter. But I don't know if I want to do all that. I guess I should. Yeah, they all look like they're darker and then get lighter. I keep looking and I keep saying that the paint on the nose looks beautiful, and I keep getting excited about it. What is this? What? This must be on darker, yeah. Okay, so I think I should do this with darker, I think. Okay, so something like this, and then I can smooth it. Smear it. I should call this smearing, so people don't get it confused with just regular smooth tool. So now let's take this color and paint. Oh, I can't paint any smaller, huh? That's annoying. I don't think this is going to work out the way I wanted it to. And although it doesn't look terrible, let's try erasing really wish I could get this smaller. Let's see if this helps at all. Okay, this is a bit odd. Let's save it. Let's see what's going on. Maybe we'll use some smudge. Smudge is actually good with softness I'm sort of going for. I gotta be careful I don't mess up any of the rest of the darker paint. looks good. You know what? Let's do clay. Let's do it on the creases layer. Let's do clay. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, I got nothing so far. Oh, color. Okay, that's huge. Maybe if I used din topo. What? Why is this so... Did it not work? Crease, can I use creases? See if I can smudge some of this color off. Might be too much. I kind of just want it to look like, you know, like hair. I should use some of this darker as well. Maybe with crease. I don't mind that it's a little messy, actually. I just want it to match the rest of the hair. Oh, actually, maybe that's good. crease. Okay, I think this is looking good. I don't think I need to really do too much more. So maybe just crease with nothing. Might not be a good idea because the clay is it's been very seriously worked over, so it won't always be like a clean crease. But it will give a little bit of depth to the edges of these. I think I'll have to make do with that. Here we go. And maybe just a little bit, I'll go in the, I'm already on crease, so maybe just a little bit darker here. Might not even need to be a little bit darker. I don't think I need din topo. Oh, symmetry wasn't on. Nice. Blend it in a little bit. Okay, I think I'm calling it. Have a great night, Han. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna check out. You said you made a character in one of my drawings, so I'm gonna check it out on Instagram. Appreciate you, always a pleasure. And anyone else who's come and go, I appreciate you all. I appreciate the likes. I think I'm calling this guy done. I think I'm going to work on, maybe later on tonight. I'm not sure when my fiance gets home, but I think I'm going to work on a class doing lighting with this character. Because I really like this character. I think it came out really well. But I think I need to make some dinner. I think. So I'll do that. I might work on a class. I don't know, I might do some more lives. But I think I should probably start working on a class so I can make some money so that I can do this more, so that I can make money, and then I can do this more and more. Feel free to check out my links. I have like t-shirts and other cool stuff. Check out my website. Skillshare classes, which I'm really enjoying. Really appreciate Skillshare. They have a lot of great stuff. Is there anything else I need to do for him? I think he looks pretty good. I think he looks very good. I can make this a little darker around the bottom, maybe. I really like to do these little kind of like shading, sort of like assisted ambient occlusion kind of things, because it's very similar to what ambient occlusion does, but just gives it a little kick. Let's smooth this out a little bit. I think it's beautiful. I'm very happy with him. Teeth, maybe I'll put, maybe I'll put them a little more forward. Okay, that's good. Link them back up. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do is they have wet noses, so I wanted to add on the darker. You know what? I'm going to do it on a layer above, just in case I decide to glisten. So I'm going to take this color and I'm going to take off the roughness. And I'm just going to give some shine to the nose. I think it has to be symmetry. So another thing that I really like is texture changes. Gotta be a little more selective. That actually looks good. Maybe a little around the end of the nostrils, and then right inside. And right inside here, maybe. And maybe even a little bit here. I love that texture, that little bit of a texture change. I think it does a lot for your characters. And I'll figure out the lighting later. But I think for now I'm gonna call this done. I want something that I can use for the thumbnail, because I think I'm just gonna go ahead and consider him done. I don't want to spend too much time on the lighting because I'm going to do the class on lighting. Okay, good enough. Have a good evening. Let me do one like this. Let me just do screen. This might look good with a serious I forgot to do turn depth of field back on. it never works out cleanly, my my turntables. But that's okay. Alright guys, it's been a pleasure. Make sure to check out all that stuff I talked about before. Add me on Instagram, TikTok, all Drug Free Dave. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I'll probably post these on Instagram later on. And make sure you check out my Skillshare. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.